Livinha, Souza, and Randa, Markos in the women's strawweight division. Yeah, not necessarily the best record right there. 10 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. Now, the first thing I'm gonna say, the record is not really as much of what it seems. I mean, she's lost against some very, 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 very solid fighters. If you look at the girls that she has lost to, I mean, she beat Tisha Torres on the Ultimate Fighter. One of those losses to Rose Namajunas, one loss to Jessica Penne, Carolina Kowalkiewicz. Courtney Casey isn't that good right there, but she beat Carla Esparza, lost to Alexa Grasso, lost to Nina Nunes, got a draw with Marina Rodriguez. That is very, very impressive. Beat Angela Hill, lost to Claudia Gadelia, lost to Amanda Ribas, lost to Mackenzie Dern, Kanaka Murata. All of these losses are against very, very solid fighters. I mean, Nina Nunes, a ranked opponent, Claudia Gadelia, ranked, Mackenzie Dern, ranked, Amanda Ribas, ranked, Kanaka Murata, probably going to be ranked in the next couple of years. Alexa Grasso, ranked, Carla Esparza, future title challenger, former champion, Rose Namajunas, champion, Tisha Torres, ranked. I mean, all of these girls are very, very solid opponents. And then you got Livinha Souza. So, I mean, yeah, she's coming off a loss to Luana Pinheiro, who was not really the best opponent right there. I believe Luana and Livinha Souza. I mean, Luana obviously has the better judo, the better wrestling, the better grappling, but we know the game plan to beat a girl like Randa Markos is literally to go out there, pressure her in the striking, and then take her down and grind upon her for 3 straight rounds, 2-way decision, or submit her like Mackenzie Dern did, or just dominate her like Kanaka Murata did, or dominate her like Luana Pinheiro did. But the main way you're going to beat her is literally to go out there, pressure her, make some of the takedowns, out wrestle and out grapple to a decision. But the main point of me going through the record is to say she's fighting some legit competition and beating legit competition. I mean, it was literally about 2 years ago that she armbarred Angela Hill in the very first round. That is very, very impressive. So I know even if Livinha Souza is able to land a takedown, she does have a good armbar on bottom. She has 4 submission wins by armbar on her record so far. So if Randa Markos is going to win, she's going to be outstriking Livinha Souza very slightly on the feet, using the height, using the reach, just jabbing 1-2 and leg kicking and body kicking. I believe she can just slightly out-volume Livinha on the feet, maybe out-grapple her in terms of the submission game, but Livinha Souza does have the better wrestling just slightly, and I do think she's going to go out there, put on the pressure, make some of the takedowns, stay on top for at least 2 out of the 3 rounds, but it's women's MMA. I mean, anything can happen. I was not impressed in the last fight for Livinha Souza. Not impressed with the fight with Brianna Van Buren. Definitely not impressed with the last 4 fights for Randa Markos. So these are very low-level women's MMA fighters right here. Both of them, I don't know if they really deserve to be in the UFC anymore, to be quite honest with you. But it's just the lesser of 2 evils, and I'm going to go Livinha Souza just because I believe she's the more powerful puncher. She can come forward, land some big shots, land a takedown, and literally just get some control time, a little bit of ground and pound, and use that to get a decision. This is not a very, very confident pick because it is women's MMA. I can see Randa finding a way to defend the takedowns and just slightly outstrike her on the feet to like a split decision in the striking. But overall, I am going to go Livinha Souza, winning that fight by very, very close. So 29-28, unanimous decision right there in the fight in the women's strawweight division.